All him said to me was, Daddy,
Yeah.
you're a good father.
Oh, there you
You're
are.
the best father any guy will ever want. First and foremost, Christoph is a sickler. So he was at home
Monday
midday,
evening tonight,
uh,
when he started having a crisis.
sickle crisis. We would have watched him for a period just to ensure that it was not anything that would have needed to rush him to the hospital about. He was complaining of lower back pains. So we watched him for a while, as I said, but as the day progresses, we realized he started struggling to walk. He was having shaking in the legs when he tried to walk. One instant they had asked us to take him to the bathroom so that he can pass his urine. And it on that, at that time, we realized that he wasn't able to control the urine, so he basically peed on himself. Realizing that that was happening, we tried to clean him up after that happened, and that's when we realized he had probably what I would think is a bout of seizure. So we instantly rushed him off to the Spanish Town Hospital.
I see. Throughout his years growing up, seeing that he has been troubled with sickle cell, have there ever been an instance with a similar result or response from him?
No, this would have been the first time.
I see.
This would have been the first time. So it was something new for us. We really didn't know what we were dealing with. So, as I said, at first sight, we rushed him off to the hospital. On arrival, he wasn't talking, and he didn't have that labored breathing as he spoke, as he was there. He was, however, seeming a little bit looking like what we would probably term a stroke person. Twisted face and open mouth. But they did his vitals, sent him off to the A&E, where they did an ECG, hooked him up to oxygen and saline, and would have referred him to see a specialist or for a specialist to see him. So between getting there and him being examined in A&E would have taken probably about half hour to 45 minutes maybe. I was really impressed with that quick response there, because we have heard the stories of Spanish Town Hospital, and really this would have been my first time going there. However, as I said, it was referred to see or for a specialist to see him. But the gap between A&E checking him to when the specialist would have seen him was about 2.5 hours. Maybe
You
3
got
hours.
here about after 4, and the specialist didn't see him until after 9.
Well, there you go. Okay, I'm not
So it's more between 4 to 5 hours before the specialist really came to see him.
And even after the specialist saw him, made his assessment, I would have suspected make recommendation as to how to proceed with treatment. Between the time of the specialist seeing him to when he passed was maybe another 2.5 hours would have elapsed. So,
And even that lapse of 2 hours, not one single ounce of medication was administered.
I see.
Over that period waiting, I kept approaching the doctors or nurses on the floor, reminding them that he's a sickler and that he would have needed urgent attention. I asked them if they were aware and know how it is to deal with sickle cell patients. They would have said yes. So I was comfortable saying, okay, he should be able to get some good treatment here. But unfortunately, we came home without him.
Have you guys been coping since?
We tried to do the best there are moments when you have happy memories. As I said, still a short while. There are moments when you break. Like this one, when I checked his C-sec results and I realized his only aim was for him to pass his C-sec, and as he would have told me, Mommy, I'm going to make you proud. And when I checked the results this morning and I saw how well he did, and I realized he's not here, I wouldn't be able to tell him congratulations. I won't be able to tell him that you did it. He wouldn't be able to join me and say, Mommy, see, I told you that I would have done it. It tore me up. It tore me up. His main dream was that he was going to go to sixth form at St. Jacob High School. And when I spoke to the principal this morning, she looked at the results, or I told her the results. And her words to me were, Mommy, yes, he would have made it into sixth form. It tore me, it tore me, it tore me. Because that was his dream, that was his aim, that's all he was working towards, just to make sure that he got into sixth form. And he did it.
All he said to me was, Daddy,
Yeah.
you're a good father. You're the best father any guy will ever want. He said to me, he never have any plans on having children.
Yeah.
But when he would call, how I deal with them, then he made the decision, say, I want a family, so you can treat them the way I treated them. Like him come back to me.
Yeah.
Not come back to me like him, come back to me.
Yeah, thanks.
Couldn't understand why he was saying all of this stuff. Just never understand it. But turned to me and him said to me, don't worry about Mommy. Mommy will be okay.
Yeah, man, thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Couldn't get him for let me go. And from 3:30 yesterday morning, Mikey, Christoph laid down on my bed and him sing, praise ye the Lord, the Almighty, the King of creation. And in between that was prayers. Most of the morning. We have a 6:30 devotion that we listen to. And he entertained me right up to that. Yes. He was happy for the day. But most of the day, even though he was in a little bit of pain, but he was happy. Christoph, you know Christoph and in scriptures, you know Christoph and in Bible, you know him when you worship.
Good day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to my channel. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, click the notification bell to receive daily news updates locally and internationally. Breaks my heart. Family shaken by death of 17-year-old hours before getting results of 7 C-sec passes. Christopher and Andrea Jacobs were eagerly anticipating celebrating son Christoph's Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate C-sec examination results at the family home in Sydenham Gardens just outside Spanish Town on Tuesday evening. They never got that chance. Christoph, 17, died late Tuesday of suspected sickle cell complications at the hospital where he had been admitted the night before. The C-sec results they were awaiting arrived a few short hours after his passing, plunging the tight-knit family into utter despair. He had passed 7 of 8 subjects. Christoph's parents, who have 2 other sons, said on Wednesday that he had dreamt of attending the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies. The fact that we have gotten the results and he never had the chance to know breaks my heart, said Christoph's father. He's not here to enjoy it, and I cannot even call him to tell him how well he has done. Devastated, Mr. Jacobs remembers Christoph's warm personality and credits him with being an inspirational force in urging the family, him included, to study the Bible as new converts. He was a young man with a purpose and a passion for doing the right thing, Mr. Jacobs said. Christoph fell sick on Monday night and was rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital on Tuesday evening after suffering a seizure. The deeply religious teen wanted to pursue a career in medicine, his mother said. That ambition was one of the last things he discussed with his parents, who also have the sickle cell trait. Mrs. Jacobs said that she knew almost immediately when she became pregnant that the baby would stand a great chance of being sickle cell positive. Soon as he was born, I had him tested, and it was confirmed that he had full-blown sickle cell, Mrs. Jacobs said. The inherited disorder, which limits the number of healthy blood cells to transport oxygen throughout the body, did not stop Christoph from having a fulfilling life as a child, his mother said. And when the COVID-19 outbreak emerged in Jamaica in March, the Jacobses made it a point of duty to stay indoors and away from crowds when outside. He went nowhere, including the church, which he was quite fond of, and if he had to go anywhere, it would be the farm, Mrs. Jacobs said. The running joke in the family would have been us and the bushes, as we wouldn't come in contact with anybody else. Tuesday's seizure, the first he had ever suffered, his mother said, drove the family out of their minds. It was only last night we knew officially it was a seizure that had led to the stroke and his undoing, said Mrs. Jacobs, her voice cracking as she fought back the tears. Mr. Jacobs lamented that his son never got to enjoy the fruit of his hard labor, studying for his exams. Unlike others afflicted by the disease, Christoph really fell ill and had only been admitted to hospital once before in 2015. His parents ensured that he steered clear of the external triggers. Maureen White, co-founder of the Sickle Cell Support Foundation, said the most important method to effectively thrive with a chronic illness is support. Being a sickle celler herself, she said that reliance on a strong family is a godsend. In addition, she said that the Ministry of Health and Wellness has made significant strides in treating sickle cell disease as a strategic priority, and programs have been implemented to improve care. There are quite a few things that have been achieved, including universal newborn screening, which means that all babies born in the public hospitals and in 6 private hospitals across the island have been tested for sickle cell disease, Wright said. The foundation official said that the ministry since 2015 has also added sickle cell to the list of diseases from which patients can benefit from subsidized medication through the National Health Fund. Currently, within the ministry, there is a sickle cell technical working group that has the responsibility to improve and care of sickle cell patients in Jamaica, and 2 sickle cell subcommittees focusing on addressing needs, said Wright. 1 in every 150 babies born in Jamaica has a form of sickle cell disease, she said, and 15% of the population carries the trait. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you.